Hi, my name's Amy and you're joining me today from Pure Emporium Beauty Salon in Hereford, where I'm going to be talking to you about Environ skincare brand and the advantages of using vitamin A on your skin. So if you haven't heard of Environ before, it's a globally recognised and loved skincare brand that focuses around beauty, science and care. And they endorse the fact that skin has a life and that vitamin A is the oxygen that it needs to be healthy. So Dr. Des Fernandez was the founder of Environ, and he was rated amongst the top 5 plastic surgeons in the world. And he was the first person to ever use vitamin A in high enough dosages to counteract the harmful effects of pollution, environmental damage, and stress. And therefore it created a more radiant, youthful, and improved skin appearance. So through very intensive research, he discovered the essential part that vitamin A plays in your skin's health, and therefore he has focused his whole skincare range, which is Environ, around this exact principle. So vitamin A is a molecule otherwise known as a retinol that is used to create skin immunity and 10 other benefits that we're going to talk through today. It's also the only known molecule that can keep your skin healthy and counteract aging at exactly the same time. If you've watched any different things or on the telly about anti-aging products, vitamin A is up there. It is the best. It is the only thing that is seriously going to change your skin from the inside and therefore create change in regards to long-term anti-aging effects. So it attacks the cells and changes their dynamics. So why are we being told to use it on our skin? What are the main benefits for it? Well, I'm going to talk to you today about the 10 advantages of why you would want to use vitamin A on your skin and what it will help you with. So to start off with, the first point is it generates a healthy skin. So everybody out there wants to have vibrant, youthful, glowing skin, because if your skin's not healthy, then none of these things will happen and you will always have skin concerns. I speak to people on a daily basis in regards to their skin and how we can help them. And the majority of people come back to me with either problems with aging, or with dryness, or with oiliness, breakouts, things like that. So it's really important that we can try and target these things at the core, and that's exactly what vitamin A will do. So the second point is that it naturally exfoliates your skin. So this is automatically going to give you a very vibrant and radiant appearance because you're not going to have the buildup of dead skin cells on your skin. And you also don't have to worry about ever exfoliating separately. So the great thing with this is that you don't ever need to worry about having another product for an exfoliator on your skin. It's all done within the same products that you use as your moisturizers. So I've used Environ now for 12 months and I have not once exfoliated my skin during this time because I haven't needed to. The products in itself will naturally stimulate cell turnover, which means that as you cleanse and wash your face, the dead skin cells will get washed away at the same time. So you're constantly having new skin cells on the top layer of your skin, which is great because it's very easy for us all to get sucked into feeling that you need to have a morning cream, a night cream, a day cream, a mask for this, a mask for that, one that you use here, there and everywhere, one that you use at home, one that you use on the go, an exfoliator for this, an exfoliator for that. We haven't got time. We're all so time stricken as it is. We have commitments, we've got busy lives. So we want things to be kept as simple as possible. So the fact that you haven't got to worry about an exfoliator is fantastic because it's already going to be doing that when you're using these products no matter what. So as your moisturizer, it's going to be already sorting that out for you. So number 3 is that it protects your skin from environmental damage, and that's something that is so important because the minute our skin gets damaged, it then creates issues. So it's from a damaged skin that you have aging happening faster. It's from a damaged skin that you'll have skin concerns and problems in the future, and we don't want to have to worry about that. So it includes a lot of antioxidants in the products as well as the vitamin A, that will really fight back against this environmental damage that we seem to be occurring every single day, that we can't get away from, even from having lights on us and outside with pollution and things. It's happening all the time, and so we need to know that we're putting back into our skin something that's going to help to protect it and ensure that we're fighting back from the damage that's occurring all the time. So number 4 is that it will plump and volumize the skin. So this is a great thing to know, because for anyone that suffers with fine lines and wrinkles, or don't want to worry about fine lines and wrinkles, then this is one of the reasons as to why you'd want to use vitamin A. So it will smooth out the skin. It will really help to give great foundations to makeup, things like that, because you always want a nice smooth base for your makeup, and therefore by volumizing the skin and plumping it out, it's going to reduce the appearance of any fine lines and wrinkles. Step number 5, or reason number 5, is that it will detoxify and bring fresh nutrients to the skin. So if you've ever found that your skin looks really dull and quite sallow or blotchy, it's because your skin is lacking in the nutrients that it needs to detoxify and technically sort itself out in regards to smoothing over your appearance. So if you find that those are any of the things, that's another reason as to why vitamin A will be great for you, because your skin cells will be fed what it needs to make sure that your skin looks really even all over. I used to find that I got red patchiness around my cheek area, especially quite high colour, and again around sort of like on my T-zone. And since using the Environ products, that's really gone away. And I find that it's really brightened up my skin when I haven't got any makeup on. So I look a lot more glowy, and I don't ever tend to leave the house without any makeup on anyway. But it's nice as well knowing that your skin doesn't look awful when you haven't got any makeup on. It's nice to know that you can feel as though your skin looks great, which is exactly what we want. So that's another reason as to why it's fantastic. So point number 6 is it balances your oil production. And this is such a massive thing to so many people, because we all suffer from, well, I say all, I don't anymore, which is lovely. But we all can suffer from too dry a skin, or too oily a skin, or skin that's just one or the other, and we're constantly being told to categorize this, because if you walked into a supermarket or a product store in town where you can go and get something for your skin, like a moisturizer or a cleanser or something, majority of the time on the products it will ask you whether you're normal or dry or oily, because you have to know which one you are to make sure that you're using the right products for you. And this is completely eliminated with Environ, because you don't need to categorize yourself, because it is for everybody. And the reason for that is that no matter whether you're dry or oily, it will bring your oil production back to a normal state. So if you are dry, it will apply more moisture, which means that your oil levels will raise and go to normal. Whereas if you're oily, it will reduce the oil that's being produced and bring your oil production levels back to normal. So in regards to a long-term thing, this is fantastic, because again, if we can help to sort that out, then that's already going to be putting you in great stead to not have any issues with that in the future. So number 7 is that it will stimulate collagen and compact elastin. And this again is amazing for anti-aging results. So in regards to stimulating collagen, it will produce more at the bottom layers of your skin. And with more collagen, it means that it's going to help to sort out those lines and wrinkles on your face that you just don't want there. It's going to really plump out the skin. So linking back to the plumping and volumizing, this kind of goes hand in hand, and it really boosts the anti-aging results that's going to be happening for you. By compacting the elastin, it makes everything firmer. So it's going to make your skin tighter and more refined, and therefore give you better anti-aging results that all go hand in hand with the other 2 points. So everyone wants to be more youthful, everyone wants to be more refined, everyone wants their skin to feel tighter and firmer and look less aged. And this is something that I would say is the best part about it, is that we all want to target that, but as well as all the other points, you know, you're also going to be taking that into account as well, which is fabulous. So point number 8 is that it locks in moisture to the lowest layers of your skin. So it gives your moisture back to where it needs it most, and this is where we call the Langerhans cells at the bottom layer of your skin. They're like the air traffic controllers for your skin, which will tell your skin exactly how it needs to act and when. And when these cells are thirsty, it's going to tell your skin to act dehydrated and have more problems with breakouts and congestion and things like that. So making sure that these are healthy and have enough sort of hydration in them, that is where you're going to be able to then again get that more healthy appearance on your skin. Because when we haven't got enough moisture in these cells at the bottom layer, then they're screaming out that they're thirsty. And the same goes for us. You know, when we're thirsty, we probably can't think straight and work properly and have the best outcome in what we're trying to do. And it's the same for our skin. So we need to make sure that we're feeding that back. And by just drinking water every day, it's not necessarily going to be giving it enough moisture. We've got to purposely go out of our way to apply it topically to make sure that we're getting the moisture back into where it needs it most. This will also counteract things like sallow skin, a dull skin, dehydration, where your skin doesn't necessarily bounce back, or when you press your skin, it doesn't necessarily change back to its normal colour very quickly. So it's going to help to increase circulation as well as making sure that the skin cells are nice and moisturised, which is great. So it will also protect your skin's immunity. This actually links back to your Langerhans cells, because the Langerhans cells play a massive part in your skin's immunity, and it will send out signals to either sort out skin problems or help to fight them and things like that. So it's going to help to protect them long term by making sure that your skin's got the right nutrition that it needs by feeding it with the correct products. So I, for example, have got rosacea in my family, and it has been known for it to be hereditary. So I'm actually at high risk of potentially getting that in the future. So for me, using vitamin A on the skin, knowing that it's going to help my skin's immunity, means it's actually going to lower my chances in the future of getting rosacea. So hopefully I won't get it. Rosacea is very, very common, and there's not actually been a proven way that it gets triggered. So it's quite a difficult one to treat. So if there's a way in which that you can try and prevent it from happening, then even better. And that's exactly what the vitamin A from Environ will do for you. The final point, so number 10, is that it will help to normalize pigmentation. So if you don't know what pigmentation is, it's where you can get those brown skin spots that are usually from skin damage. Some people get them on their hands, some people get them on their face, their neck, across their chest. Very normal, and it means that your skin cells have been damaged, which isn't ideal. And this is where, like I say, it's going to help to even your skin tone out. So it won't necessarily make them go away straight away, but it will help to even the skin tone out so that they're not as noticeable, and it will prevent it from happening in the future. So it'll prevent them getting any worse, which is really important, because a lot of people with pigmentation find that it actually grows over time. So you might start off with a little bit of a brown patch, and then it will grow to a bigger patch as time goes on. So it's going to help to normalize the pigmentation that may be happening underneath your skin and prevent it from getting any worse or happening in the future. So those are your 10 points as to why you would want to use vitamin A on your skin. As you can see, there's something that's going to be relatable to everybody, and vitamin A is totally irreplaceable for the skin. There's simply no alternative for a healthy skin at all at a cellular level. You need to be putting these vitamins back in because we're depleting them every single day. So even just going outside, being in lights inside, it's depleting our vitamin levels all of the time. So if we're not putting them back in, it's absolutely no surprise that we're finding that our skin is having issues and not being able to fix itself. So just linking this back to the product range that we're talking about, so obviously the Environ range, all of this can be achieved by using the moisturizers from the range. So there's two options in regards to the moisturizers. I always like to break it down really simply into the orange category or the blue category. So the orange category moisturizers are for people who want to start introducing vitamin A into their skin and to obviously keep on top of the moisture levels and things like that. But that is also for people who aren't too fussed at the moment about aging. So someone who doesn't really have a huge amount of fine lines and wrinkles, or someone that wants to start with the vitamin A at a low level, the orange range is fantastic, and it's all based in a step-up system. So just so you know what I'm talking about, you would have the vitamin A number 1, and then you would have vitamin A number 2, and then you would have vitamin A number 3, and then it goes to number 4, number 5. And the reason for this is that your skin needs to build up its tolerance to vitamin A, because if you start using too much of it too soon, your skin will be at risk of reaction, which we would never want. So their whole motto is start low and go slow. So you start off at number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. And that way you're building up the tolerance to vitamin A, and you're going to be not having any reactions or any problems in your skin, and making sure that everything's all good to go. The other range that you've got is the blue range, which is the Youth Essentia range. And this is the products here. So you've got your Sequence Serum 1, which then goes to number 2, number 3, number 4, etc. And then you've got your Defense Cream. Now these products here are like a married couple. You have to use them together to get the correct benefits for you. If you're not using them together, then you will be, you won't be getting the correct results that you need to. So these have to be used in conjunction with one another, and they create a great duo for targeting aging specifically at its core, as well as all the other benefits, because that's also what vitamin A is going to do for you. But the blue range, so the Youth Essentia range, is for people who want results now. They want to get those anti-aging results right now, and they want to see change ASAP. So this has higher levels of vitamin A in them from the outset. So you are going to be getting higher changes with your skin if you were to use this one. Now, this is the one I absolutely love because it just works fantastically well. And so does the orange range. The orange range is amazing also. But like I say, it all just depends on what you're trying to achieve. So if you just want to start incorporating Environ into your regime and start incorporating vitamin A into your system, or your skin, should I say, then the orange range is also fantastic, and you can get great results with either ranges. It just depends on what will be more suitable for what you want to achieve, basically. So in the salon, we do have all of these products. We stock everything from the Environ range. You can come in at any point and have a skin consultation with us, and we will be able to put you in the right direction as to what to have. Every single person that works in the beauty salon with us is Environ trained, meaning that we are all capable of making sure that you're taking home the correct products for you, and that's going to be most suitable for what you are wanting. We also have these amazing little cards that will also help you to decipher what products you want to use. And then on the back, you've got the step-up system, which gives it more of an explanation in more detail about what that will do. And that is something that I may well cover in another video at some point. And then that one was for the orange range. And then this one here is for the blue range, so the Youth Essentia range. And again, it just gives you more information about the different products that are in that range, as well as things like eye creams, masks, etc. As well, which again, like I say, I may cover on a different day. But I hope that gives you a little bit more information about how vitamin A is amazing, how it will work on your skin, the benefits of using it. It's suitable for everybody, and like I say, you can't buy these products online, and the reason why you can't buy them online is because you have to speak to a professional skincare advisor in regards to these products, because we have to make sure that you're suitable to use vitamin A. There are only ever a few things that we have to take into consideration when we are advising which products to use. but you can't get them online, and therefore coming in to see us and chatting to us about which ones are going to be best suited for you and moving forwards is definitely the best way forwards in regards to your skincare. So if you want results, you want them fast, you want to create long-term change, then Environ is definitely your answer. So if there's any questions, then do feel free to get in touch with us. My name's Amy, and like I say, I'm from Pure Emporium Health and Beauty in Hereford. Contact the salon, email us, get in touch. I'd love to know your feedback in regards to this video, if it was helpful for you. And if you want any more info, then just give us a shout. So hopefully we'll see you soon, and thank you very much for watching.